Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today, we are exciting to present our project for the CSC 4404, which is the business analytic. So today we will guide you through our journey of performing the exploring data analysis and also building a predictive model to provide the high value of data-driven recommendations. So my name is NURULA NATASHA and I will presenting with my team member which is NABILAH FARHANA, MUNIRA NATASHA and also SYAHIDAH.
Let's begin with task 1, data extraction and exploratory data analysis. Okay, for data extraction and preparation, the dataset was extracted from the complete journey datasets, which consists of 8 interconnected tables using R tools. Next, a missing value audit was conducted using a cost-sum analysis, which revealed significant missing values, particularly in the demographic and product tables. To maintain the data integrity, these missing values were kept as NA because removing them would have reduced the dataset size and affected its representativeness. Lastly, inconsistencies in the promotion data were addressed by standardizing the display location attribute. Non-numeric values such as the letter A were converted into integers. For example, replacing A with 10 to enable accurate mathematical analysis. Now, key EDA insights and performance. To fairly compare the campaign of different sizes, we employ a redemption rate calculated as total redemption divided by total household targeted multiplied by hundreds. In terms of campaign effectiveness, Type A shows superior performance with an exceptional redemption rate of 115.3%. In contrast, Type B and Type C underperform with rates of 32.5% and 15.4%. It's suggesting a possible demographic mismatch. Looking at the purchase trends, store traffic is mainly driven by routine essentials, led by fluid milk and soft drinks. Lastly, buyer behavior analysis shows that coupon engagement is highest among 2-member households and it declines sharply as household size increases. Now, strategic recommendation. Based on the EDA findings, several strategic recommendations are proposed. First, for budget optimization, marketing spend should be reallocated from underperforming Type B and Type C campaign to the high engagement mechanic used in Type A campaigns. Second, basket building bundles can be introduced by leveraging high traffic staples such as milk as an anchor product. For example, buy milk, get 50% off cookies to increase sales in higher margin categories. Lastly, to address the family gap, volume-based incentives such as buy more, save more, multi-pack discount can be implemented to better target larger households. Overall, transitioning to data-driven and targeted campaign will reduce marketing risk while improving long-term customer engagement and return on investment.
Next, we will continue with task 2, which is multidimensional modeling. Before building the store schema, we first did the ETL process to clean and organize the data so it's ready for analysis. First, we will start with the extract phase. In this phase, the required data is taken from the original source using R, following the same step used earlier for data collection and preparation. Next is the transform phase. We clean and organize the data in Excel to fit the store schema. Time period like morning, afternoon, and night are created, and month and day numbers are made readable. Then the data is split into 4-dimension table, which is time, production, promotion, and transaction, and the sales fact table is prepared. Here is all the conditional logic used to create the time period, as well as to convert months and day into readable names. Next, we look at the dimensional structure table by table. First, the time dimension store details like day, month, and time period. This helps us analyze sales trend and peak hours. Second, the product dimension contain product detail like category and brand, allowing us to do analysis by product type. Third, the promotion dimension record promotion information. This helps us to see how different promotion affects sales. Fourth, the transaction dimension combines transaction and customer data, which can help us to study sales pattern across customer group. Finally, the sales fact table stores sales quantity and amount, which will be important for the analysis. Lastly, in the load phase, we put the clean data into the warehouse. The fact table will link all dimensions, and now the star schema is ready for analysis. Next, we look at the sales analysis. On the left, the bar chart shows sales by department. Grocery, .gm, and Full have the highest sales, while GM Merch, Frozen Grocery, and Automotive have very low sales. This suggests the organization should focus on top-selling departments and improve weaker ones to use resources better and boost profitability. On the right, the line graph shows monthly sales by brand. The national brand has the highest sales with peaks in July and December, while the private brand is lower but steady, peaking in May, July, and September, and finishing strong in December. From this, we can see that national brand drive most revenue, private brand is smaller but steady, and the organization should promote private brand during its peak months to increase sales. Lastly, we look at sales by time, marital status, and age horizontal graph. The graph shows that married customers buy more than unmarried ones, and middle-aged customers have the highest sales. Afternoon is the busiest time, while night is the slowest. This means the organization should focus promotion on married, middle-aged customers in the afternoon, and use special strategy to boost sales for older and married customers and during off-peak hours.
For task 3, we perform customer churn prediction using Out-Air AI Studio with RapidMiner. This is the complete journey data set. So the goal is to predict whether a customer will churn or continue buying. The model that we use is random forest, naive-based, and decision tree. 198 customers who did not churn were correctly predicted as non-churn. However, 31 customers who actually churned were wrongly predicted as non-churn, meaning they were missed. 7 customer churn correctly and 4 false churn prediction. The accuracy is 85.42%, which is very high, but it got poor churn detection. Naive-based correctly predicted 150 non-churn customer but missed 9 churn customer. 29 churn correctly predicted but 52 false churn prediction. The accuracy is 74.58%, with best at detecting churn. Decision tree correctly predicted 198 as non-churn but missed 26 customers. 12 churn correctly detected also but missed 13 false churn customer. So the accuracy is 83.75%. It is balanced. Naive-based perform better in identifying churn customer based on recall. We can see naive-based are better than decision tree, better than random forest. Although random forest and decision tree show high accuracy, but naive-based are more suitable for churn prediction, where detecting at-risk customer is more important.
Based on our finding from the previous three tasks, I would like to present 4 key recommendations to improve our strategy, decision making, and operational efficiency. First, let's look at marketing. Our data show that targeted promotion and specific coupon work significantly better than generic ads. My recommendation is to stop spending on the low-performing campaigns and move that budget into the high ROI strategy. By matching our stock level to these popular promotional items, we reduce the waste and get more people to buy. In short, we spend less and earn more by being specific. Next, we use our data warehouse to drive sales. We can now see exactly when and where our products are selling best. We should use this insight to align our stock level with the peak purchase time. By scheduling the promotion during the high demand windows and adjusting our pricing based on the demand pattern, we can make our operation much faster and our sales forecast far more accurate. Our one of the biggest win in the predicting customer churns. We are developed a model that flag at risk customer before they stop shopping with us. By tracking how often they visit and use a coupon, we can send them personalized win back offer to keep them loyal. It is much cheaper to keep an existing customer than to find a new one, and this directly increase our long-term renew. And finally, we need to move from being reactive to being proactive. I recommend using the visual dashboard for the management team that can track the data every day. We must build a culture where every major decision is the back end by fact, not just gut feelings. Business analytics is no longer optional. It is a key to stay competitive and agile. By turning this insight into action, we can ensure the organization remain data driven and highly competitive in the long run. So that's all from our team. Thank you.